好，那我们接上一次的进度继续玩吧。我们这次开始呢，要先岔题一下。我上次实况的时候，不是有观众提到说什么这个 DLC 血与酒可以拿到游戏中最强的银剑，那就是在这边拿。可是要拿这个银剑没这么容易，它透过蛮多的小支线证明你的骑士武德。那这些琐碎的小事，我私底下把它搞定了。剩下最后的取剑动作。
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
我们先冥想一下，冥想到晚上，这样子会比较有气氛。有没有？一到晚上就可以发现到水底下呢，有一把发光的剑。然后呢，我们居然可以走在水上，非常的神奇的一个地方。我们来跟这个隐士讲一下话。
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know. For I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
准备好了。
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
哦，攻击力好像颇高的，一来就把我房给破掉。水面上可以放亚灯吗？试看看。哎，可以，可以放。这个隐士呢，他是水系的法师。这边要喝那个煎药，这样子我就不会被击倒，打起来比较有效率。哎，不愧是法师，瞬间移动已经是基本的配备了。化作水龙卷，没有实体我怎么打呢？只好等他现身啊。
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
消失了。
Behold, your Arendite.
好嘞，怎么隐士下去以后，变成一个女的浮上来啊？
admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it.
真是有眼不识泰山，她居然是湖中女神。那这一把所谓的最强银剑，以前杰洛特貌似也拿过，但后来不知道为什么给弄丢了。取剑以后呢，我们就掉到水里面了，无法再行走在水上。顺便一提，这个所谓的湖中女神，我们以前杰洛特貌似还跟她啪过，不知道是在第几代啊？好，我们来看一下这把剑的数值。说实在的，数值普普啦，外形呢，也普普。它就强在它的攻击力是可以叠加，最高可以叠加到10层。然后叠加以后，它这个武器会发金色的光。好了，最强银剑拿到了。那上次的主线最后，我们不是救了一个被诅咒的斑纹妖鬼吗？其实呢，它还有一些后续的故事，我们可以回去看一下。午安。
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
你可以留在这里。
This is a big house, big estate.
他真的好瘦哦，那个腰你们看看，感觉用力就可以把它给折断。
On your hospitality, yet,
yeah.
After all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary
发现错字，
virtuoso.
你就知道
Nothing could make me happier.
那个字不一样，
Thank you.
不是那个字。
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
然后他就变成我们家的厨师啦。那至于他说他的嫁妆，我是没打算去拿，反正就是一堆钱而已。我现在不缺钱。那现在的话，我们还是要继续岔题一下，我们要去接一个支线。这个支线算是比较有趣的支线啊，这个骑士的恋爱故事。估计观众们应该已经不记得这个吉劳米是谁了。他就是之前那个竞技场，因为得意忘形，结果被那个怪物从后面硬捅了一下，那个家伙，他手受伤了。
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
notice any other strange behavior, additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learned, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
还可以谈谈报酬啊。
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand? Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much.
哎呀，看来你对他的爱也不过如此嘛。那对砍。
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin.
Oh.
Yet even that would not be
快到了，
enough.
快到了。
Could you not lower your fee somewhat?
再减个大概30左右。
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
这个任务这么麻烦，这报酬也才500多，说实在真的很少啊。阿元午安。
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
你就相信我的身手吧，训练什么的不需要。
Apply all the skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
所以说这边参加那个比武大赛，并不是用他的身份，而是要用一个全新的身份报名参加。
Good man. Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
这边就随便选吧，只是盔甲不一样而已。然后有人问我试过拿银剑打人吗？有啊，完全不会痛，根本抓痒。
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
听起来又要长篇大论，直接说我知道吧。
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow.
哎呦，不相信我，
What would you like to
在试探我。拜托，我这么聪明。可是我还是想故意选一下这个看看。
I swear on Her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in
怎
your
么？
endeavors to overcome.
哎呀，人不可貌相，原来这个老头也是同道中人呐、
That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
这个结果真让我意想不到。
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
因为模组的关系，刷新一下就好了。那个盔甲实在是蛮丑的，所以我还是用预设那个模组套裝吧。那现在去参加第一场比赛，是比射箭。
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
真是不巧，我不会玩昆特牌呢。
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ah, you've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
拿女神之剑砍人呢？女神之剑是银剑，所以砍人也是不会痛的。
I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come.
这个妹子就是那个骑士的心上人。 不得不说，眼光真好，真的很漂亮。不知道她到底受了什么诅咒。从外观看起来是很正常啊。
His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow! The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
他拿长弓，我拿的是十字弓。 这阳光真的是蛮刺眼的。搞定！哎呦，还有啊！哦，没有，没有，那是被打下来的，吓我一跳。赢了，轻而易举。
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants.
这么冷淡啊
I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating
他的内内会
strongly.
抖哎。
Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
好，我们来仔细调查一下。这雕像还蛮帅的。
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them.
柜子上居然会有爪痕，
Thou hast dove's eyes within thy
感觉有点
lips.
离奇。
Thy lips
这边也有。
marks, that's clear.
Thy
Not
two
sure what
breasts
beast left them. Just that it's big. Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
板凳有去看自杀突击队吗？没有哎，我没有去看。
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Ruxay tend to his insults.
哎，我还没调查完呢，
To make compresses.
来不及看了。
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
天啊，我家的猫睡到在打呼哎，我戴着耳机都听得到。好，接着是比武大赛的第2场，赛马。这个赛马有点难度啊。
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles of their presence, be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina, Rainfarn of Atra, Horm Makaspar of Meikt, Donimir of Troy, Guy de Boisfren in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigiau, Count Tai of Dondal, Ansay of Lilia and Rivia a prince, Geralt of Rivia, for Gregoire of Montgorgon let out a roaring cheer, the faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
解说什么的就省略掉吧。
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later.
老兄，你哪位啊？
Presence here is an offense to
你
my
是认错人吗？
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
莫名其妙被抢。
The tourney's protector,
罗登午安。
the mate Vivian, her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
话中有话哦。
Mount your steed, swift be your flight. Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun. He's up! With a thunderous roar, who pounds the ground? No legion of
上面有那个剩余的时间，所以这边比的是时间。哎，不行哦，那个稻草人一定要用刀砍，好吧？不可以用箭射。命中目标可以增加时间。 前面错过一个稻草人，所以感觉时间有点紧。这边有一个，什么？这怎么没砍到呢？我瞄了这么久，哎，感觉有点坑哎。 角度好像拿捏好。这边在比赛，场外是在叫什么？我有这么恐怖吗？哎，这一刀又挥空了，应该是太早挥。
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace.
虽然过程有点突兀，不过总算还是跑完全程了。
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
好丑哦！
By the way,
那马鞍超
I
丑
met
的，
saw a man with white
那个
hair
颜色
stuck
配的
out
怎么
from
这么
the
丑啊？
Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
好吧，这个妹子好像生气了，脸色超丑的。
Congratulations on your win, in stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.